You already know who it is. Derek Diablo, Del Boy Diablo, Del Boy D, the uncanny, the unknowable, Diablo TV. Like and subscribe. Do the things you're supposed to do, champ. And we're gonna have to return. And I'm gonna return on a level of happiness and exuberation and the positivity of the football and the positivity of the bringing people together to football. We know there's an underbelly and there's a dark side, yeah? And there's a violent side, and I'm no stranger to that sort of vibration, shall we say. But there's a football club, London, East London, LEYTON Orient FC. Ooh, the O's. This one's for you. Now, it's not a hooligan thing. It's not a violent thing, this legacy. But, you know, I know loads of people, different football clubs. London, yeah, now, I'm the sort of person, it may not make sense to everybody to have one club, but I go different places, different clubs. And Wales, obviously, my club Cardiff. In Greater England, my club Plymouth. In London, who's my club? Well, you got a big four. I know lads from different firms. And East London, the LEYTON Orient, they have been reaching out to me for a long time and showing me respect, their supporters. And then I saw the documentary, allow me to consult with my dossier, which has been prepared for me by the International Hooliganism Society, of which I serve as the top banana. Now then, when it comes to the LEYTON Orient, the O's, you could have a look, as I did some years back when I was looking into them, before I made my first video, let's say, when lads started reaching out to me. COPA 90, that's a great channel, that lad does good work, yeah? Maybe we'll do a collabo sometime, COPA 90. And he done one, which I'll link below. Riots and Relegation. What the F happened to LEYTON Orient? It's good. And when you see it, don't go in there looking for a hooligan war, you know? This is a community. And they did a pitch invasion with the other supporters. You know, they're protesting against the ownership. And it shows how a community can come together. This LEYTON Orient has a lot of history. I understand? Started by the Glyn Cricket Club in 1881. But then became known as LEYTON Orient by 1888. So you got a lot of history there. And then what I like about their badge is got the two wyverns. And that's a dragon. Doesn't got arms, a particular type of dragon, and they're red. And they face one another. Wyverns, ghouls, that's how you say it in heraldry. And they got a football down there. And this symbolizes the Thames River, but also they are the guardians of the Thames River. And you know, when I'm doing my thing, called it a Millwall and this and that, they say, you'll never come to UK, you'll never come to England, we'll do this to you, we'll do that to you. I say, I'm gonna turn up. Say, you'll never turn up, I turn up many times. I go Millwall, I stay in South London, I walk around the piss, don't I? And the entire time, just like in Wales, I was not harmed because the Welsh dragon had my back. Guess what? Those wyverns have my back, Jack. So, LEYTON Orient, it's long overdue. The man there is called Kai Suarez. Shout out to that man, I believe he's the top boy of their supporters. Now then, main other thing I would say that's interesting to me about all this stuff, and I'll close with this, with the history. It goes into a greater history of England, doesn't it? It's the Orient Shipping Company. And that Orient Shipping Company got to do with that wyvern in the Thames River. And that's the LEYTON Orient. So to you boys, to you O's, respect. Cheers. Kai, I'll take you up on your invitation. Hopefully I'll see you guys soon, LEYTON Orient.